Hey, I'm John Craig here with Joe Glickman. He's got the turkey. That's the Turkey Mobile. Hundreds of our closest friends at Equinox here at the Empire State Plaza early this morning. Equinox does so much year-round for folks, but as you can see, the line is long, and they're getting ready to deliver meals on this Thanksgiving morning. Happy Thanksgiving, right, Joe? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, look out!
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Very early this morning, thousands of people gathered at the Empire State Plaza for Equinox Part 1. It's an annual tradition that gives back to anyone who needs a hot meal on Thanksgiving Day. John Craig puts us in the middle of the action.
The line is long, yet no one seems to mind.
The camaraderie and the hope.
Hey, you got to be festive if you're going to celebrate.
Last year we went to a place and this lady gave us all scarves because she is so thankful that we brought her food.
They told me how much fun it was to wake up at 2:30 in the morning and drive for a half hour and hand out food and wait in line. So it's fun. It's an event. We camp out and yeah, it's fun giving back.
He drove from Connecticut to join his cousin Jonathan DeShalis, a high school junior, to deliver Equinox meals on Thanksgiving.
Every year it's always, they always show really good reaction. They're always really happy when we bring them the food.
It was kind of a dedication, a tribute to my dad and what my parents had instilled in us of giving back to the community.
A few spots over, a teenager from Syracuse came to visit her aunt in Furabush for the holiday.
I love that she was inspired by hearing the stories of the people that we delivered the food to, and this, waiting.
And this family from Guilderland is one with Uno. 9-year-old Nico even made his own energy drink. Is there a secret ingredient in that energy drink?
Sugar.
I know people were definitely appreciative of it.
While they wait, work was being done in the kitchen. All the final preps for the turkey dinners to go. Months of planning, weeks of preparing, hours of dicing. And then it comes to this, the assembly line, with the right combination of veterans and rookies. Back on the concourse, Joe Glickman has his turkey mobile at the ready. He joined this in 2010.
I was having a bad year, and I had a couple friends of mine that had been doing this, and they said, hey, why don't you come and try this out and, step outside of yourself and help others, and, I think you'll enjoy it. And after that, I was hooked.
You see the news, and it's just too much, right? This is the kind of news that I want to see. I want to stand here and be a part of when this fills up, and there's so many people, and you go, wow, these people are here to volunteer on their Thanksgiving. That's pretty incredible.
In Albany, John Craig, News Channel 13.
In Albany, hundreds of people spent their Thanksgiving morning helping others. For days, volunteers with Equinox have been prepping for Thanksgiving, where they deliver meals to people in need really across the region. CBS 6's Leanne DeRosa shows us what this tradition means to the community and to the volunteers themselves.
'Tis the season for giving back.
I spent Christmas and New Year's of 2012 in a homeless shelter, so I know what it's like to not have much for the holidays, and I'm just trying to give back.
That's what hundreds of volunteers had in mind this morning when they lined up to help Equinox deliver more than 9,000 Thanksgiving meals across the capital region.
We actually kind of consider this our Black Friday. Instead of purchasing gifts and stuff like that, we give back.
For many volunteers, this delivery has become a tradition that celebrates the true meaning of Thanksgiving.
We really love the faces of the people that we deliver meals to. They're so grateful.
It's just great being able to, really help people that can't get out.
Early this morning, volunteers stacked supplies and assembled the meal kits full of turkey and all the trimmings. Then this winding line of volunteers with wagons and coolers in tow picked up their delivery assignments. Equinox organizers say they're thankful for their 3,500 helpers.
It's amazing. It really renews your faith in folks and to see how they really care.
Because without these volunteers, Equinox says this Thanksgiving delivery wouldn't be possible.
It's just a wonderful feeling to know that such great things can be accomplished when you have folks that want to share their time and do good for this community.
People are searching for
in Albany, Leanne DeRosa,
love that we possess.
CBS 6 News.
Thousands of meals are on their way to residents in the capital region after volunteers spent the morning preparing them at the 48th annual Equinox Thanksgiving Community Dinner. Our Jackson Wang is at the Empire State Plaza where this massive operation happened and joins us now with more. Good afternoon, Jackson.
Well, good afternoon. Volunteers have been lining up well before dawn today, all looking for an opportunity to give back to the community.
Thank you very much for coming out. I'm going to walk a pan down and show you what the portions are going to look like.
For the past 33 years, this is how Tom Tibbetts spends his Thanksgiving morning. As the head chef, he's showing volunteers how to get these meals ready because he knows there's a need.
It's happy and it's sad. It's happy that everybody's here enjoying themselves, and it's kind of sad that we have to help over 10,000 people with Thanksgiving dinner.
And once you start, it's hard to stop. That's why Tibbetts is here with about 3,500 other volunteers, helping prepare 10,000 meals this year at the 48th Annual Equinox Thanksgiving Community Dinner.
The energy in the room, the people are awesome. They're all working towards that goal of making sure that the people that need a Thanksgiving dinner get it.
The food preparation started Sunday as volunteers cooked up more than 11,000 pounds of turkey, 150 pans of stuffing, and 400 gallons of gravy.
To see that when a community comes together like this with full hearts, that you can accomplish so many positive things, and that's what it's all about on Thanksgiving.
The first time I was here, I couldn't believe how many people actually came, but it's great. We see the same people every year.
Paul Cosenza and his family arrived at the Empire State Plaza at 4 a.m. This is their 4th year volunteering. This year, they're delivering meals to the UAlbany and St. Rose area.
It gives me like a good feeling that I've helped people who are less fortunate.
Loaded here, and they're going to load that side over there, right?
Okay.
As for Tibbetts, he'll continue to make sure those in need gets a meal this Thanksgiving before enjoying his own dinner later in the day.
Once you start, it's hard to break away. It really is. Once you get involved in it, you come back and you keep coming back, keep coming back.
And as thousands continue to give thanks this year, preparations for 2018 are already underway. Back to you.
All right, Jackson, thank you so much. That's our Jackson Wang reporting.